You guys are gonna love this actually. I almost spit out my coffee when I heard about it this morning. A $1,180 iPhone case. Just the entry model, not even the highest end. This puts the Advent titanium iPhone case to shame, as the base model starts around $600-700 and the highest end model is $1,150 for the 7 Plus. The cheapest version of this case, which I'm going to show you today, starts at more than that one. So there's officially a new player in the world's most expensive case. It goes all the way up to $5,500. Now, wow, where do you even begin? You can replace your iPhone 5, 6, 7, maybe 8 times, depending on where you get the phone from, before you actually reach the price of that case, considering you're getting the 7 Plus. So, Louis Vuitton, this is the iTrunk case. They actually avoided the iTrunk spelling because they didn't want any copyright claims from Apple or anything like that. It's a trademarked term. So today, let's go ahead and take a look at the officially world's most expensive iPhone case made by Louis Vuitton. Now, it's a difficult way to judge a case because this is a fashion brand. You know, for something designed to look good, you can't really cry about how expensive it is because most people that are buying these aren't even keeping them. They're just reselling them for more. There's a whole underground network of people buying and reselling brand name items for more money. And for them, you know, it doesn't matter how much it costs, they can resell it for more. The real people that are buying these don't even care. It's like a drop in the bucket for them when it comes to money. Now, I went ahead and ran down to my Portland Louis Vuitton store, which I believe is one of a few in the United States that even carries this case. They're all out of stock, and I was lucky enough to get the low-end model. Now, they had this design and the slightly darker one, which actually, in my opinion, looks a little bit better, but I wanted to get the iconic Louis Vuitton colors. So we're gonna unbox it, take a look at it, see what makes this case so special. How can it justify the $1,180 price tag? Is it comfortable? Is it something I'd use? Now, personally, I do have a couple Louis Vuitton items. I have this wallet, which was gifted to me for my birthday. It's absolutely awesome. I love it. Very spendy, but you know, Louis Vuitton is something you buy for life. These items last a very long time. I also do own a belt from them, but nothing too crazy. This would be the most expensive item I've ever bought from any store, period. I just can't believe how much they're asking for these cases. To give you some perspective, they collaborated with Supreme on this trunk, and this is selling at a retail of $68,500. Would you rather own a Tesla Model S base model or this trunk that's red and has Supreme and Louis Vuitton on it? You let me know. Anyways, let's get to that case, which, by the way, is right here. You get some fancy packaging with it. If you guys have ever bought anything from this store, they give you the utmost service. They will kiss your butt. All right, so we got our beautiful Louis Vuitton packaging. I want to give you a little perspective on some other iPhone cases. So this is the Pitaka iPhone case, about $40 to $60, depending on which selection you make, made of real Kevlar. Very, very nice premium case. One of my personal favorites, actually the personal favorites. Here's an Xdoria Defense, about $30 to $50. One of the more high-end expensive iPhone cases, real border, different finishes back here. Really cool one. And getting into the slightly more expensive ones, here is the Vessel case. This is a designer. These cross over $100 depending on which configuration. Very, very nice. You can get a bamboo finish, different woods, but they are real wood, and you have very, very nice way to screw them in, the bolts. So it's expensive, but it's reasonably expensive. It's a unique case, so you're going to pay a little bit more. It was designed handmade, so you know, very, very nice, almost worth the money here. Well, possibly even worth it to you. So that's the high end right there. Going into something way, way more expensive, here is the previous most expensive case in the world. This is the titanium Advent, very chiseled, rugged, sharp looking case, something so unique, clips in from the side. And we dropped this thing from 50 feet. All you can see is a little tiny scuff right here, which is not bad at all. Phone survived, case didn't bend. It looks sexy to me personally. Some people don't like it, and in my opinion, it definitely is a little bit overpriced, but it certainly is unique. Plus, made of aero-grade titanium. All right, so just so you know the placeholders for cases. Jumping into this one, we have a nice ribbon here, Louis Vuitton, and the receipt in here. So just to show you guys, $1,180 was paid for this. All right, so setting that aside, these aside. Let's go ahead and get in here. What does it say in here? Oh, this is just a little gift receipt. All right, not for me. I bought it for you guys. I mean, I personally would never use this on my phone. Way too gaudy. All right, nice. Pull this out of here. You feel that royalty. And here it is. It's actually a very hefty case. So you have a nice fabric that it's in. It's all about the packaging when it comes to these expensive cases. But a lot of metal looking studs around here. This is a metal finish here. It's got a very nice sheen. And the lady at the store actually told me there's only 107 that are in stock or have been sold in America. So not only is it very expensive, it's extremely rare for a reason. All right, so she told me you have to pinch these to pull this out, but there it is, guys. Wow, I gotta say, it doesn't look terrible, definitely. It looks medieval, like something out of a medieval torture chamber. This kind of reminds me of my brick case for the iPhone.
Otherwise, this makes for a fantastic case. All the cutouts for your button, perfectly flush, extremely durable case. Let's see how it does on this 50-foot drop. Oh, shit.
Very blocky. It's definitely, oh my gosh, if that's so funny. Let me get an iPhone for you for size comparison. So look at this. Size wise, it really makes the phone look much bigger than it is. And it basically takes your iPhone 7 and turns it into a 7 Plus size plus a whole bunch of extra thickness. So does this look good? Let me know. I really want to know your guys' opinion. Does this look good for $1,180? I think it's not so much about looking good, it's about the status. Like, hey guys, I could blow more money on my case than on my iPhone. Okay, so we got a little placeholder here, and let me move all this out of the way. All right, slide this in here. Oh, and that's my laser iPhone. Whoops. Front facing camera still doesn't work. Photo. All right, and click the top one in. So we've got a little mechanism for them to click in. From the pictures, I actually thought that this would be its own little clamp, but I guess not. Didn't have enough resources for that. Okay, holy crap, this is not a light iPhone case. That feels literally like a brick. I don't know, I just feel, this just feels kind of funny. Like, I don't know, is this real? Why is this a real product right now? It's gaudy, it's in your face, it's got the branding all over it, shiny gold. Try walking down a lonely alley in the city at night with this. Oh my gosh. So on the bottom here, you do have cutout for your speaker ports. Just look at that. That's why so thick. You feel like a king almost holding this thing, yeah? Now, it looks good, I'd say. It makes this one kind of almost a good deal in comparison for the price. So the only difference between the $5,500 one is that this is made out of crocodile skin. I was thinking maybe this better be the last crocodile of a species before going extinct for that price, or some sort of genetically modified version that's been, you know, brought back from the dead. Holy crap, $5,500 for the 7 Plus size. For the 7, a little bit of a discount, you get a good deal at $5,050. So my only other question was, how the heck do the buttons work? Oh, okay. I am a little bit of an idiot, didn't even realize that. So this is down, and that's up. Okay, so this one isn't a button, that's just to release the case clamp. Okay, that totally makes sense now. So how does it feel? Using your phone with one hand is nigh impossible. It's not going to happen anymore, trust me. So you got to whip it out, use it with 2 hands. I don't know. Would I ever personally use this? Probably not. It seriously looks like you're just carrying a brick in your pocket with the outline. But I'm very curious on your opinion on this case. Is it a waste of money? If you had the money, would you buy this, or what would you buy instead? Advent Titanium or this? And I also wanted to mention that Louis Vuitton, the reason why this brand keeps its value so high, why so many people are willing to pay so much money for it, is because of the way that this brand keeps the prices high. There will never ever be a sale on Louis Vuitton products. All of the products that are unsold, they have sort of an employee sale where most of the products are sold 70%, about the rest are burned. Literally all these expensive products, leather is burned, and that way is to keep the price of the product up, basically so people can't resell it for less and devalue the costs of everyone else's product. So kind of a smart move on their end, but a waste, of course. So yeah, and the very last thing I wanted to mention is if you guys wanted to see a drop test, let me know. I'm actually very curious. Should I do it? I did it to this one. It did very well. I feel like because of all of the steel on the borders, it's incredibly durable. The lady at the store was like, don't drop this. You paid so much money for it. You know, you don't want to be dropping that. But let me know. I'm actually curious. If you guys want to see it, if there's a big enough demand for it, I will totally drop it for you guys. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the world's most expensive case. This is it. Turns your iPhone into a brick for about 1,000 times the price. Bricks are what, like 60 cents? Anyways, guys, all right, have a great day. Hope you enjoyed this one. Be sure to check out the Advent case if you haven't already. That seems almost like a good value after this one. All right, peace.